Oh, goodness. Let's see if it starts up.
Kendrick, that's a K dot. That's a K with all these nines. K9s.
Okay, he's talking about K9's Dogs and Pet Cemetery.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that's the album.
K with
Like,
all these nines. A9s. Oh, he's talking about K9s.
K9s. That's also 9 Lives or Cats.
K9s. Oh, he's talking about K9s. That's also 9 lives.
9 Lives and Pet Cemetery. I think it was a cat that died. That's the other thing I didn't even notice. But yeah, man, I was streaming and I thought my audio was good, but then it turned out that I guess my audio wasn't working at all. So I guess my audio wasn't working at all. So I guess I don't know. It's been pretty good, but I guess I gotta always double check that this shit's stable. Cause sometimes this thing, I gotta just flip it off and on because this won't show anything in the meters. So I mean, I just gotta be sure that before I hit stream that the shit's good. I just gotta always want to check, I suppose. But so far it's been good. So like that's why I was like, oh, it's good. Okay, I can just click start. That's what I really want. I just want to be able to click start and not have to worry about all that shit. So, but that seems to be good. The meters seem to be good, and that's cool. But like I said, we're still kind of in like pre-production. So I'm like semi doing a real stream / testing things out, making sure it's good. But I was sitting here watching this thing. I mean, I know about it, but I just like, but I just kind of like, I didn't get so deep into this beef. That's the thing. So it's like, I'm kind of catching up on it because like, I really, like I knew things, but I just didn't really follow it deeply. Where I used to follow that shit deeply.
That's whose album?
For all your dogs, Drake's album.
Drake, you have 24 hours, bro.
Pet Cemetery equals 1983 best-selling novel by Stephen King. Play on For All the Dogs album. K equals AK-47. 9 equals 9mm pistol. Stringing 2 guns together forms K9. K also shorthand for K dot. Kendrick saying, "You bring your dogs, I bring my K's and 9s, and you gonna see a pet cemetery." That's a roast and a horror movie. Nigga.
It's like 6 stat shit. Like, god damn it, K. I tell you that, bro. That's fucking wild. Yeah, he's a problem, man. He's a fucking problem, bro.
Final dismissal. Let's talk about the chorus. Future and Kendrick ad-libs.
Oh,
Young Dope.
That's the other thing. JCole dropped. New album. I need to listen to this shit. I remember that. Fall Off disc 2. Let's see. I want to check YouTube, see what's going on there. This guy right here is funny.
Dealer selling dope. Is you like that? If you like that, yes, yes. Kendrick's yes, yes ad-lib. Kicking doors, kicking in doors. Is you like that? How? Yeah.
This is a turning point.
Kendrick is the clear, like, he damn near the little big brother. He like the little big brother, bro. I swear Kendrick's the boogeyman. That appearing
Kendrick continues paying homage to Bay Area legend E40. Young throwed nigga selling loads. Is you like that?
Is that no?
40 water, yeah. Kendrick actually sang 40 water, further paying homage to one of E40's many nicknames. E40 has an entire song dedicated to the moniker, aptly titled 40 Water. All 24, you on go. Is you like that? If you like that. Niggas from the bottom really like that. If you like that. Stepping in Balenci's if you like.
So I'm a sucker for JCole. Some people I feel like don't like him, but I do like that he did step out of this beef. I think that's so funny. I actually mentioned that shit here. He kind of just was like, "Hey, that's y'all. Never mind. I don't want nothing to do with that." But I like JCole. He's all right. He's got a cool sound. I like his vibe. He might be a little too conscious for some people, I suppose. But let's see. Clouds. Sea louds. When was this dropped? That was dropped last year, man. So what did he do? There's the promo 2 days ago. And then he dropped this. I haven't listened to this yet. This 2-track 2. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll have to check it out. We'll see. But I guess he hasn't actually released it yet. So I guess this is also like a promo drop. I don't know if this is a music video. I'm afraid to like play anything on here because like, let's see. We can move out of it. What account was I on? Oh, I gotta talk about that too in a second. Yeah, I got this I was talking about this and it's so dumb. Like for some reason, Death Grips claimed this bass I was making in Serum. So that one I'm disputing. Where this one I was gonna like clip it out, but you can't do anything since I started the dispute with the other thing. So I'm not trying to dispute this one. I just want to dispute this one. I should have probably clipped it out first because it really wasn't necessary. Because I played a part of that Drake song because we were looking at that XXXTentacion stuff with Drake. But now that I put this fucking claim, I can't do anything to it. So it's like, damn, I gotta wait now, I guess. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this part right here is so funny. It's like let's see. Like it's me making a bass. The bass does sound similar, but like I pulled the kick from Splice and then I was building around it in Serum using a filter and some like sounds. So it's like what? How the hell? How was it AI? Like, how did they do that? Unless the actual kick I was using was actually in that song, but this kick, it sounds similar, but it doesn't sound exactly the same. But it's so funny though. This one makes sense though. I know that because I was playing part of that, but it was just to show off the section for that video. But like that one, I just remove the audio or clip out that section. I trim it out because yeah, so like I just have to wait now. That's stupid. Oh well. But either way. That's so dumb. But there's that. But man, we'll have to check this out. Let's actually watch this.
Everything is supposed to go away eventually. You see this especially in like show business with famous actors or like musicians. And it's like, oh, this guy used to be famous and then he fell off. What happened? And they want to point to, they did this and this and they made some sort of mistake. Instead of thinking that, look, it's kind of crazy they got famous in the first place.
What's up, side quest? So that's the whole thing. Hell yeah, so kind of excited about that. I always like JCole, and I think it's funny that he stepped out of that beef or whatever. I was watching this video about that whole thing, but I didn't really follow this that much. But it was so loud that it was hard not to hear about all of it because there's so much shit being said. I kept hearing about everything, but I didn't really like dig in to check out all that stuff. But we'll have to come back and check that shit out at some point. But let's see. Every bar, and that was fun. So, this copyright is so stupid. I was also working on this little app. I'm waiting on Cursor to renew so I can keep building this thing out. It almost pretty much works, but I gotta still fine tune some things. But I did use a little bit to like create this. It's like I call it bucket, but it's like you can just dump ideas into it and it's supposed to organize it for you. So that's pretty cool. But I still got to finish working on it. But I was like able to pretty much like get it put together. Like I already have the app on my phone. I was like, damn. So that's pretty cool. So the idea is like it'll help organize stuff. So then you can just do voice memos, and then it'll take that and like add it to the bucket and then like organize them into projects or different like steps. It's supposed to break it down. It'll even do like research and stuff for you. So it's using like AI in the back end and stuff, using Grok. So I thought it was a cool app, but I gotta finish it. But it was something I was like, damn, that's useful. Cause I like the idea of to-do lists and stuff, but those apps are just there's too much. But like, I'll never go back and look at them. Like I hate that shit. So it's like, I'm thinking if I just have something I can do voice memos, and then it figures out when to remind me of something or to tell me, hey, you should try this or check this thing out. Oh, remember that thing, then that would be useful, because then it manages the actual organization point of it. And I can just dump ideas I have, because I get all kinds of ideas, like with Archivist Studio or this suite is like, sometimes I think of features. I'm like, oh, I got to add that to Archivist Suite, put it in there. And then if I can just dump it with a voice memo and then it knows to add it to that project, then that would be super cool. But like right now, I got to do these, like that's the title of this stream, 10-pack for my friend D. I got to make some beats for him. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do right now. I already started on it a little bit, but I wanted this to be in the video, but we already kind of listened to this, but the stream was messed up with the audio. So I guess we'll just kind of check out some of these again real quick. I was saying that I made this beat a long time ago. I thought this beat was dope. We kind of threw it together fast, but he wasn't even here for this. Like he was still in, like, he's from Cleveland, so he was up there. So he just kind of took the beat. And I just like gave it to him. I was like, yeah.
I'm in the club, nigga. I'm thinking about
This beat is tough. I always like this
how we
beat.
gonna make it to the next level. What we gotta do to see the next level, man? What we gotta knock over? I see niggas in the background hating when I pull up in this brand new sports car. Tint the windows, make a nigga think that I got them O's in the, you know what I'm saying? Niggas all, they watching me. I don't even know why they watching me, man. I'm bouncing. Hey, I'm in the suit, so I'm cruising. Showing these niggas I'm a fool when I'm smooth in. Drinking on some clear gin. Smoking on bud, talking to friends. They talking about what D, where's your kin? I'm like, they at a cookout and I'm going then. Pull up in that brand new coupe, they like, oh man. That nigga get money, show off, it's so funny. Y'all acting so crazy, different like Snow Bunny.
Yeah, so that's like kind of a freestyle he did on it, but I feel like it's dope. But God, I wish we could have done it here, because then we could have probably like really put it together. But that beat, I always love that beat. But then we did this too. We shot this, but we did this guerrilla style, just out of nowhere. And like he came down here for a week, and then we just like threw it together so fast. And I think it turned out pretty dope for like what it was. But we probably could have spent more time on it, and it probably would have been even nicer. But it's just so raw. That's what I love about it. If it had been up to me, we would have did more reshoots, and probably I would have like taken the vocals and we would have probably redid some of it to clean it up. But
How could you compare? Them niggas nothing like me. I plan to execute. I need to be sponsored by Nike. It's 80 degrees. I'm in the bed, 9 stored in the deck. So you know I'm rolling clean with the tech. Photo ready, like a nigga Spike Lee. Precise thinking, just in case they try to strike me. The way I move sick. I plan to make niggas puke like Mike Vick. I'm stacking knowledge like I'm under a school roof. Love for the money make you feel bulletproof. The gangster lean, plus you know my pad nuance is clean. Motherfuckers out here trying to be seen. I'm trying to disappear off of the scene with $1 million clean. When it's all said and done, it is what it is, man. Where niggas trying to run, you know what I mean. So who you gonna bring? Young nigga, man. You know I be a king forever. Young nigga, man, you know I be a G forever. Young nigga, man, you know I be a king forever. Man, you around my home.
Okay.
You better act like you know me for the one time. You better act like you know that I'm gon' grind. You better act like you know that I'm gon' shine.
So yeah, that shit was hard, but I wish I could have spent more time on it because I feel like it got released too fast. I always like this one. Reason I'm playing these though is because we were on the phone the other night. He wants me to do a 10-pack. And I was like, okay, I'll get you some 10 beats or something. I'll put them together. So like I'm just kind of showing off like some of the different sounds.
Yeah. Face to face. Self from the game. I'm watching Trump. He speak on TV. I see no self-love when I stroll through the club. I'm trying to teach my sisters better, but first I gotta get me together and make it through the bad weather as king. I talk that real, man.
See, that's the D-My Kings that I think like is what his branding would be, his sound would be. Like it's something like that, like real smooth, like soul type beats and stuff like that. But he does like, he also get on these like hard ass trap beats. So like I'll probably give him like half and half. I'll do some stuff like that. But he's also saying like stuff from the 2000s. So like I'm trying to find stuff from the 2000s. I have this sample now that I think is kind of like got like a Kanye thing going on, but we'll see.
I drown but I swim up, alone to ride. I had to pick my fam up, alone to ride. I had to stack my bands up, yeah, fix my mind, relax and pick my friends up. I drown but I swim up, alone to ride. I had to pick my fam up, alone to ride. I had to stack my bands up, I fix my mind, relax, I had to pick my friends up. I drown but I swim.
Yeah, he's a big fan of like Larry June and stuff. So like, yeah, so that's kind of like the vibe. We'll probably make some beats like that. I want to give him some hard ass like trap beats and stuff. We met back in like 2014, back when I was in Florida. And like we made this album. That was a long time ago though. And it was always like, it could have been, I'm always like looking back, I'm gonna be your own hardest critic. Cause like I'm looking back and I always think, man, it was cool, but I really know that we could do it so much better now. It's like, he's definitely evolved and like, he's definitely improved his like game and stuff. So it's like, man, I would like to see us sit down and really like put together something like nice. And I think if we drop it, it would be really dope. It would actually really, really dope. Cause I think he's got the sound, but like, and he'll just be recording in his own studio and stuff and his own setup. And I'm just like, man, I could get those vocals to pop so much more and make it just sound great. Just make it sound like really plush, but it's not, it sounds underground. It sounds great. It sounds good. But you know, I'm just like, I want it to sound like real clean, you know, so that it's like polished, plush. The shit sounds nice. You can, you know, play it in a commercial setting and it'll be all right. Cause there's certain standards to that shit these days. Whereas at the same time, you could still get away with it so long as it isn't so bad. But, you know, but I still feel like if I'm being a hard critic, like this shit's so hard, but it's like, I feel like the vocals, man, they just need to be more in the front so you can hear it more and it's cleaned up and compressed and that's it. But otherwise, it does sound underground. It's hip hop. Hip hop has always been like do it yourself. So you know, it's cool to have that sound anyways, and you can get away with it. It's very SoundCloud. But I'd really like to hear, like, if him and I sat down together, how we could like put something together and have it like a polished album, you know. I think that could be really cool. But that's why I'm gonna send him his beats real quick. See what happens. Shit, what is happening? Keyboard coming up. Freaking Benny Blanco, man. Oh no, I don't want to do that. He's just bringing us up for the fuck of it. Why not? Oh shit. That's that. I still haven't even uploaded any segments to this channel. I've only been uploading to this channel. Yeah, that's the only channel I've been uploading to. But come on, go away, piano. Alright, so I found this sample. I guess we'll start working on it. But I want to try to throw some stuff together. I've made a project, I have the Demon 10 pack, and then we're gonna, I like this. I already pulled it in, kind of got it started, because then I realized my audio wasn't coming through, so I had to start over. That shit's so clean. I love it. So I'm probably gonna do this. Let's do this. So I already threw it in Serato, so I kind of already got it a little bit started. So let's just do this. We'll mute this for now. So can you give this? Maybe we'll move this out. That's at 70. So that's a little too slow. But like we'll do this. So like I chopped it up a little bit. So it sounds nice, but the 120 is dope. I wonder how this is gonna sound if it's sped up though. Maybe we do something like that, where it's like, I wonder if the tempo change is gonna be too much. Let's do this. Move this out further. Give us more space so we can line it up to go with this, and then we'll move this back out, because this is really like the intro of it. It might be, let's move this back. There's that. Okay, and then there's that. So there we go. Some, move it again, I guess. Move everything, put it right there. So like I have this chop, so it's kind of like, very JCole. Some Dreamville shit. So that shit is tough. I really like that. Maybe it should do this though. Maybe we should sample it like this. Maybe that's too long. Maybe we do this. I don't know, we'll see. Just I feel like I would like to play out that whole thing, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe we'll just do that. We'll run this through, put decimart on. I feel like we should get it that muted sound, so. So there we go. That's cool. Maybe this is like intro. Maybe we'll do this. Beat cook up, man. And I just try to figure out how to structure it. So like maybe I'm picturing this will be like the talk shit section, and then the actual verse will start here possibly. I feel like we could probably just like loop. Let's do it this way. But this, I'm sure you're going to further back maybe. It was like that. We'll do that. I think that'll be okay. And then we'll have the beat play out the tune right here like that maybe. But I also like this idea of maybe the beat doesn't come in for a bit. So then maybe we have some sort of signifier. It just depends on how he hits it. So this, what I'll probably do is I'll probably just like drop it as like stems, but give him a project or something. So then that shit's player. Yeah, that's cool as shit. So like we'll probably do like 3 or 4 that are like this, you know, soul sample Kanye style or something. Yo, that shit is so sick. Dude, that shit is so sick. I love that sound. I actually made a beat using this. I might have to go back and find that shit because I actually think he would like that beat. It's very Griselda, The Alchemist. But if we're going for that like JCole, Larry June, Kendrick sound, then like we'll probably do some shit maybe like that. That's very Alchemist. The Zelda. That shit is so sick. I gotta come back to that. We'll definitely come back to that. Yeah, man. I love Splice. And I guess my main thing with Splice is that I use this a lot because I don't know, man, sampling like other songs, it's just so hard to get the clearance and stuff. If you're gonna like, the cool part about selling beat leases is that you can sell the beat lease if you haven't cleared the sample, but then that leaves it up to the artist to handle that. So then you could still technically produce with it. but I don't want to use any samples really, because then you get these like copyright claims and all this shit. Unless he wants to go out and find those and do that. That's why I steer away from like using like samples from known works, because I just got out of the habit of doing it, because like I just hated dealing with that shit. And even though that it's like made a little bit more friendly towards producers now to do that shit, but it's still a pain in the ass, I guess. So like I built a habit to not use like other samples and shit. Dude, that shit is cool as shit. I gotta come back for that one. That's cool. Man, there's so much to work with though. And then plus you got Suno, so you could just like generate like a soul song and then sample it, you know? So if you don't want to use Splice. So I'm trying to figure out maybe some sort of signifier. So like maybe we'll do like a crash or something. Oh no. Well, we could do. What if we do this and we'll put this here instead? And then that's where all the stuff will come in. So then it'll be on 13. We don't want to do that yet with the dropout. That'll be over here. And then we'll do this. So then it'll be like, I have to figure out the structure. God damn it. We'll do, right? Cool. And then this. And then maybe we'll do this twice. So then we don't need this actually. Let's get rid of this. I think I could do some cookups and get this shit like sent to him pretty quickly. I was gonna save it for tomorrow because I really wanted to stream on Saturdays, but I figured I'd hop in here and get some stuff started for today, because I'm waiting on Cursor. There's not much I can do to code the back end to like build out the archivist studio. So I guess I gotta wait until the 20th when Cursor renews, then I can work on it again. So then this is like intro, I guess. It's a long intro, but it can work. Yeah, I messed up. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, this one. That beat that sounds fucking clean though. Also, I had this other thing I wanted to do. Maybe we'll do this. Get rid of this hat probably. So then it's like, so that's pretty much the verses, I guess. And then this will be like a pre-chorus possibly. We'll figure out the structuring. Maybe it'll jump between this muffled version. I don't know if like, matter of fact, let's go in here and show you the all out to the end. So here, it just depends on like what he ends up wanting to do. So I'll probably just build like my own version, and then I'll I'll give him the instrumental, but I'll give him the stems too, so he can just like chop it up or use it however he wants. And he's got the stems to drop out sections or whatever. Makes it easier. And all the shit will be mixed. But this is how I would probably structure it out. Drop this out. Maybe we'll do, won't need that then. This might be just too long then, so maybe we'll just do this then. This will be fine. So it's just 3, but then, so I really do want to play out this thing in the intro, but maybe not. We'll see. So maybe we'll automate some of this. Maybe we'll do that then, yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's just stay intro. And this will be like sample intro. And we can like figure out how to fade this into that. But cool. So that maybe that's it. And then what's this? Okay, and then this will come back over here. And we'll probably do, maybe it does this. But I'm trying to give it that intro feel. But I think it might turn back, and this will be like a turnaround that'll happen every time. Maybe it'll go back to this, but. That's cool. I think that works. I mean, we got to figure out the structuring of like the beat, but. The low pass is cool, but it might be more, I don't know, figure it out, I guess. That might work. Yeah, I feel like this right here should play one more time, but it's really like that. So then, but this one, let me put this further back. So we'll do this then. Because then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that has the 4 sections. And then this is where that comes in. So then maybe this should be here then. There we go. And then we can pull this in. So then, there we go. So there's like the 1 technically. But this is where that beat actually starts at the 8. So I feel like that's probably the way it should go then. That's what I was trying to figure out really, was how I should handle that. Because I do want to play this intro, but... Cool. So I think that's sick. We'll automate this decimart thing. That's just using decimart as well, so maybe we'll just do this then. We'll get rid of this. And then we'll pull that into there. And then what we'll do is I'll do that. And we'll do a touch. We'll do that. Hit A. Now we can fade up into it. Because in a way, it's like we're surprising the listener, I suppose. So when that comes back in, that shit just hits. Okay, we'll keep that out. I wonder what some delay might sound like on this. So we have. So then this is basically the verse then. So this would be the verse. And then should an 808 come in here? Should we add an 808 in this first section? Like a bass, like a sub or something? We do that, then I need to send this out to 5. We can get rid of this, delete it. Cool. And we'll have this on the end here. Maybe get on my drum pads, man. I want to be able to play out some stuff. We do. Could do it with Arturia, I guess. They have some dope 808s. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated because like I started this stream already and I think I streamed for like an hour and then like I realized my audio was messed up. So like now I'm like, fuck, it took me forever to get all my shit working again. So I don't like restarting my computer because it always breaks things. Cool. I don't even know what key we're in. What key are we? I always make a key channel. Oh gosh. Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me my computer back. I should quit Firefox because it's probably taking up a lot of resources. And then probably close loop back because it's working now. And what key? Yeah. Hit that. Okay. Hell yeah. What happened though? Dude. That shit's actually dope. That was actually an accident because I stretched out that part. Because before it was a dropout. That shit actually was kind of cool. I was like, what did I do? So it is C sharp minor, I suppose, right? Cool. Push that out there. Drop it out there, right? We'll make sure that's all the way the end. And we gotta go in and put a compressor for the side chain. Take off those. Let's see. Bus 5, the channel was sent out to. Cool. So now we got that. We can come in here and find the 808. We might end up changing it altogether, but at least I got that signal flow set up. Let's figure this out. It's just, Jesus, that's so low. Let's tune this up. Shadow Master, hey, you stream really well. I'll love to become a dedicated fan and support you. Mind adding me on Discord, Clutch King 21. Is this another bot? Are you real? I don't like that 808. That's the thing about, but like I was using, what is it, Sublab, and it's cool, but you have to play with the mix so much. It's got rumble to it. I like that. Maybe I will do sublab. The only thing about sublab is you just have to pull it down in the master, I guess. Start there and then work your way up to, you know, pushing it up. But the other thing that's cool about, like, what's this waves shit? I think it's waves. It might be waves. Is it waves? It's not isotope. What is it called? Like a bass follower, follows the vocal, the bass, and it adds frequencies. Butch big. It's the only thing I don't like about waves. I just have so many of them. It's like I can never. I don't come in here because I can never find anything because it's so much. I think it's this one, auto bass. We don't need. Just do the mono. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. So the way it works is it like tricks the ear by adding frequencies and harmonics at the top. So if it's like lacking, then it like adds frequencies back in up in the top.